Hello and welcome to my YouTube page. My name is Beecham Parker and I am a psychic medium. I am going to be uploading a series of videos like this one where I hope to be introducing you to some simple yet very profound teachings that I have received through my meditations from my spirit guide, White Feather. White Feather is a very evolved soul who has made his presence known to me in my meditations, as I have mentioned before, and began doing so in March of 2005. I was meditating in my room, listening to some Native American flute music, when all of a sudden the darkness behind my eyelids became an amazing scene before me. Not only was I seeing a fire, which I later learned to be a council fire where White Feather meets me many times, but I was also feeling the heat from the fire and hearing the crackling of the fire and smelling the smoke from the fire. These adventures that White Feather took me on were full sensory experiences. And he would take me to different places in nature to teach me about love, about peace, about empowerment, about death, silence, many different aspects of our being, of our lives here in the physical realm. And I was honored to receive these teachings and guided by him to share them with the world in hopes that these teachings will enlighten you and transform you for the betterment of humanity. So, White Feather makes his presence known to me when he wants to give me a teaching. I receive these teachings, as I said, as a full sensory experience, and then he helps me to capture these teachings in writing. I hope to publish a collection of these teachings soon, and so I would like today to give you the first teaching that White Feather gave me. The book is called White Feather Speaks, Meaningful Messages for an Awakening Humanity. And White Feather speaks about doubt. I met White Feather at the council fire like I do many, many times. And in the twinkling of an eye, the scene around me and before me changes into another experience in nature. In this particular experience, adventure, receiving of a teaching from White Feather, I find myself at the shore of a rushing river. And White Feather speaks about doubt. He says, one must cross the river of doubts to reach the shore of confidence. In other words, what he means by this is that one must become consciously aware of the underlying subconscious doubts that hold us back, that limit our thinking and our actions, and that erode our confidence in ourselves. It is necessary for us to consciously experience these doubts and then to reflect and receive the reason that these doubts are operating in our lives. Because many times these doubts are operating in our lives from the ego that wants to keep us safe in our comfort zone and keep us from moving forward in experiencing a greater level of loving, a greater level of giving, a greater level of receiving, a greater level of life. And the key here is to become consciously aware of these doubts. Because once you become consciously aware of these doubts, then you can see the irrationality of these doubts, and you can choose to counteract these doubts with thoughts and feelings that are the opposite of these doubts. For example, if you have a doubt in your abilities to do something, you can change your way of being with yourself to a belief in yourself and in your abilities, and affirm that I am capable and able to do this or that, and that my abilities are strong and allow me to accomplish what it is that I desire to accomplish. This is just one of the many teachings that I hope to share with you, and that will be in this forthcoming book. So I thank you for listening, and I hope that you will cross that river of doubts, and that in doing so you will reach the shore of confidence. Blessings. I leave you with this for now.